Thank you.
Sorry, it's a habit. I do the same thing to my wife. She goes out the garden or something, and I lock the door behind her without even thinking about it. Other way.
Alrighty. So
your headlight switch is kind of strange. A lot of GMs use those. You just push the whole thing up.
That is the same as it was in the Fiero. That starts right up.
I think you have to turn the parking brake off. I always set it.
Alright, we got that going. We got vent. I remember vent. Oh, that's just the blower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I hear some resonance. Wow, that's... Oh, I missed this. Now where's my... Oh, it's way over here.
Mm-hmm.
Turn that, and there it is. Alrighty.
You're in neutral.
There we go. So it's a 3-speed auto, and third gear is not overdrive.
Yeah. It's actually kind of nice sometimes. I mean, I'd like to have the mileage, because that Cutlass Sierra with the overdrive get close to 30.
Mm-hmm.
This thing gets like 24.
You're still about as good as that Subaru right there.
One nice thing though is if you're on the highway and you're doing 75 and a 70 and you want to pass somebody, if you want to be doing 85 very quickly, you don't have to drop a gear. It's already in third. That's one thing I've noticed, because it's not a smooth experience on the highway in that you don't have the overdrive, so you're at a little higher RPMs, and if you let off the pedal, it does slow down. However, it is nice to not have it think for a second and clunk down before you pass somebody.
Oh, that GM everything switch. Always feels like I'm breaking it a little bit, how I have to click it up there. And I'll bet the sound of those...
I love the sound.
That turn signals is a real relay that I hear clicking on and off.
There's usually a little round thing.
Alright, is it still in first? There's second. Now, when does it normally take third?
I guess I don't pay attention that much. Third is the highway gear, so you're not going to hit it till you're doing like 45.
Really? Huh.
I'm not pushing it too hard.
Alright, I'm going to go a little bit with some vents, though. Were there spots in your intake or stuff to find ports for your water, oil, and temperature, or did you have to drill?
No, there was an oil. The idiot lights had plugs. And you can tee off of those if you really want to, which is what I did for the oil.
Okay.
For the temperature sensor.
Now, is that a mechanical one? So you have an oil line. You have an oil line running up. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, there's a hole in the firewall right there. The water pump, or not water pump, the water temperature, there was actually a port with a plug in it right next to where the idiot light was. And that was probably for a gauge like this that would have been on the dash if you optioned for it.
Nice.
So I actually didn't have to tee that one off, which is important because you really shouldn't have, a temperature sensor and a big T fitting way off the side.
Yeah.
So that one was actually pretty easy. That was a mess though. I had originally put it on a T because I missed the second plug.
Yeah.
And it was leaking a little bit, and when I went to pull it off I use shellac usually to seal all the pipe fittings. When I pulled it off to check all the things to make sure I'd shellacked everything, the brass fitting broke off inside the block.
Ooh.
Which I had to obviously work back out. And I ended up, after trying to do it the right way a while, I finally took a hammer and a screwdriver.
Yep.
Until I broke a line down it.
Okay.
Then I finally got it to work.
A bit of body lean, some stuff rolled around the trunk.
That's my water bottle, I think.
We have no boat, you gotta really cinch your seatbelt down here and either use your elbow to brace yourself against this center armrest or the door as you go back and forth.
Yeah, it's definitely not good.
So if I want the whole effect of driving this, I should put this thing back up again. Sorry.
That's alright. Like I said, that's just my water bottle back there. Normally it doesn't clunk around back there very much.
There's a kick down. I wonder if that was first. Or am I in second? We're going 35 right now.
I would say you probably knocked down to second.
Okay.
Because you cannot drop into second at highway speed. I made that mistake once because my last car had an overdrive.
Yeah.
And driving into State College, there's a really hilly, windy section. And if you don't drop it into third, it will it'll constantly shift back and forward.
Okay, so here's a start.
You can give it the beans. It's nice.
All right, there's the beans. Ugh, that seemed way high. Did that even drop down? Then we went 45. Was that in first gear?
I think it was.
Oh my goodness.
This thing's happiest when you put the pedal about 3/4 of the way down.
Okay.
When you put the pedal the whole way down, it holds onto its high RPMs way too long.
Yeah, that felt a little bit.
Yeah, I don't like doing that. I think usually when I go to pass somebody and pick up some speed in a hurry, I put the pedal about 3/4 of the way down, and then it doesn't drop a gear.
There's a drop. There, I felt that. That's it right there, dropping. So do you think it's in third right now?
Probably. Third seems like it has a pretty wide range.
Yeah.
When this car accelerates best is if you're on the highway doing like 65 or 70.
Yeah.
And you want to pass somebody quickly. You can go from 70 to 85 very quickly.
Ooh.
This car is happy right to like 95. Then you're finally dragging.
It feels like there should be a dead pedal here somewhere, but it doesn't. My left foot kind of just rolls off the side.
I don't know if you put the seat back at all, but I ride very close to the pedals.
Oh, okay.
And I'm fairly short to begin with.
Oh, it's a double thing. So, whoa, that goes way far back.
Yeah.
Hands are like out here. I don't need it that far away.
There's still leg room enough for somebody to sit.
Yeah. Oh, that's much better right here.
Now the seats don't tilt at all. I hope you like your back at like that angle.
Huh, they don't tilt.
I imagine that must have been an option or something.
That's a weird option to have.
I did the same thing. I bought the car and I was driving it home.
You're reaching down there looking for a handle. It's like, what the heck?
Because they can be in weird places. That Cutlass Sierra I had actually had a little switch there where everything else is manual, but the tilt of the seat was electric.
Map light. I like how the. Oh, what do we have here? Is that a C3? It is. That may be late 60s.
Nah,
it's a chrome bumper. Oh yeah.
No, if it's chrome bumper, then it has to be.
Yeah. Where is it?
It's right there.
That's it.
Just enough to see a map in the dark. It works. We use it.
Huh. They knew who they were marketing this car for because it says in big plain letters what everything does.
Yep.
None of this symbols. I don't know what the squiggly lines in the square mean. Interior lights. Lights. High, low. Map, light. Rear. They may have a trouble with that one because they didn't spell out the defroster. Yeah. They must have taken the Sonic out. Drive my Sonic. There and there. Okay, his headlights are off?
Yep.
Alrighty, thank you, Jake.
Yeah, no problem.